Oh, no. No. Okay, you have to.
Hello, welcome to Game On, coming to you this week from sunny San Francisco for an exclusive first look at Maxis Studios' new game, Darkspore.
It's the Golden Gate Bridge, it's just there.
Yeah, Steph, it's a Golden Gate Bridge.
Golden Gate Bridge.
We're in San Francisco.
It's massive.
Coming up this week, complicated plots.
Program your Helix computer on your ship to try to decode and stabilize eDNAs.
Complicated trailers.
Let us see where this takes us. We must stay away from the Goliath.
And the most complicated moment of my career so far.
Spank the sign like a horse and ride it around.
Is this a joke? First though, we are in Frisco, that's what we call it, for an exclusive preview of Maxis Studios' new game, Darkspore. Over the Bay Bridge in Emeryville, California, Maxis Studios is home to the guys that created the mighty Sims franchise, the game that first let geeks play God. They're now ready to press go on Darkspore, an online action role-playing game with the most complicated plot of all time.
Unlike a lot of traditional action RPG games, Darkspore is set in a sci-fi universe, where players play the role of a progenitor. You, as one of the progenitors, decided to put yourself into hypersleep and hide away and program your Helix computer on your ship to try to decode and stabilize eDNA so you could use it to make more powerful heroes.
Darkspore is lovingly made by a small bunch of creative gamers, but it's backed by the weight of Maxis' parent company EA, a recipe for a powerful presence in the world of online gaming.
Darkspore is going to appeal to a lot of different players. It's going to appeal to the type of players that are looking for an online game where they can go play every night with their friends and have a good, consistent experience they can play every day and get new loot and new rewards every day. But as a new type of action RPG, we think it's going to bring in a lot of new players as well. Players that maybe are not looking for the traditional fantasy-style game, that want to play a game that's set in a very strong sci-fi universe, or a game that allows you to be very creative with how you upgrade and level up your characters. Darkspore is being released in the UK on April 28th.
Now, if you like relaxing boat trips along vast marshlands and rivers, surrounded by trees and all that Mother Nature has to offer, you'll love this.
And if you love blowing their brains out of parasitic aliens, you'll love it even more.
Insomniac Games have released a new gameplay trailer for the highly anticipated Resistance 3. And in over 7.5 minutes of footage, they've given themselves ample time to show off what we can expect.
As the game's protagonist Joseph Capelli and Dr. Malikov take a jaunty boat ride in Pennsylvania, we're given a pretty good sense of the atmosphere that Insomniac are hoping to create.
The distinctive colour bleed effect gives the game a pretty unique feel, and it makes it look like the perfect amount of creepy. It seems like it's a return to the Resistance roots and the slow pacing of the journey before the ensuing onslaught of Chimera made it feel more like a survival horror than simply an action game.
Whoever Joe and the Doc's travel agent was, they're not to be trusted.
Definitely not.
Don't trust them.
Don't book with them ever again.
We must find open water.
As well as giving us a taste of the game's atmosphere, the trailer also shows off the slick gameplay features.
The weapon wheel pops up repeatedly in the trailer and shows us how easy it is to swap between weapons in combat.
Variety in video game violence, that's what we like to see, and it's alliterative. The only slight downside, now that side's the downside from the trailer, is the rather hammy voice acting.
Oh no, a Goliath approaching from the southwest.
Dr. Malikov almost manages to ruin the moment by pointing out things that were pretty clear already.
We must not let that Goliath find us.
As well as being a bit of a mood killer, Malikov sounds a bit like he's betraying his origins. Malikov, the name sounds Russian, but the voice sounds a wee bit Scottish at times.
The Kraken.
So when you said hammy voice acting, the more appropriate term would have been haggissy.
That's verging on racist. Haggissy. Despite the good doctor's warning, the Goliaths do seem to find him and Capelli, and the trailer finishes with a delightful cliffhanger.
Stupid Dr. Malikov, it was probably all that haggissy talking that attracted their attention.
Of course, nothing to do with all the shooting and explosions.
Maybe that too.
Resistance 3 is out in September this year. Strange preview this one. The sun's obviously still out, but we are going to be indoors most of next week playing games. So we thought we'd combine a video game preview with a physical outdoors activity in the shape of the Mortal Kombat sign spinners. That's Max. He founded the company. Max, nice to meet you.
How you doing, man?
That's impressive.
Thank you very much.
First up, the connection between Mortal Kombat and sign spinning. Explain.
Well, all of our moves have names, and actually we look for inspiration or spinspiration from a lot of different things, including martial arts and video games. So a lot of them actually come from Mortal Kombat, which we all used to play when we were younger, and a lot of my spinners still play today.
You say you get spinspiration from Mortal Kombat. Show us a move that maybe reflects something we see in the
Well,
game.
you know, one of our more basic ones that we like to do is the scorpion. Get over here.
Nice, in character as well.
Yeah, you know, got to get the voice down.
Anything you can teach me? Is it possible to learn spinning in, I don't know, 5 minutes?
Yeah, we don't want you to have a fatality out here, but we can show you, finish him. We'll go with the little spinning action. Now, you could spin yourself doing this, so be careful.
Loving the puns.
But it's spinning-ims. But we're having a lot of fun with it. But if you put your right hand on the bottom and your left hand on the top, turn it counterclockwise, reach across, make sure your pinkies touch, and bring it back around. And that's how you get it going with the basic spin. And spin counterclockwise, reach across, there you go. Boom, and you're in there.
Ah, not bad.
Yeah. And then whenever you decide to stop, just make sure it's right side up so all the folks can read it.
And that's some corporate sign spinning.
That is, you're official now.
Excellent.
This next trick is one of our most difficult ones. So
That's
you
good.
Start with the sign in between your legs.
Yeah.
You're gonna put your right hand here, your left hand up here.
Yeah, I'm already scared, I'll be honest.
No, you'll be all right. Here you go. There you go. Right hand there. Left hand up in the air. All right. And now spank the sign like a horse and ride it around.
Is this a joke?
No, this is one of the best tricks.
I am on camera. Okay, so I just spanked the sign like a horse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
There you go. Now you're doing the sign pony. This is one of the crowd pleasers.
That was Red Dead Redemption meets Mortal Kombat.
There you go.
I think I'm going to stick to the video games, if I'm honest. But thank you very much for the tutorial, Max.
No problem, man. It was a pleasure.
Cheers.
Wow, that was tenuous.
Wasn't it? I said it was tenuous at the time. Yeah.
But you played the game.
I have played the game. It's basically a charming little jaunt with characters we all know and love.
Really?
No, it's angry, guts and gore and fighting. What do you expect?
Your soul is mine.
For die-hard fans, it's a welcome return to form for Mortal Kombat after years of spin-offs and rehashes.
We're now back to a violent beat-em-up with a 5-button layout that delivers kicks, punches, throws, and the occasional crotch shot. Classic. And even though Mortal Kombat's been around for about 19 years, now anyone can pick this up and play.
Provided they're 18, because there's like a lot of blood and stuff and finishing moves.
There's blood and stuff, not gonna lie.
The new game retells the narratives from Mortal Kombat's 1, 2 and 3. The plot is absolutely absurd, but then again, it is a fighting game and storyline is bound to take a bit of a back seat.
In short, Emperor Shao Kahn kills everyone.
Yeah, this is bad.
Raiden, the oh-so-good goodie, sends a message to his past self to warn him of the impending doom.
So his past self can then attempt to stop Shao Kahn from killing everyone.
Confusing.
Yeah, because if stopped, Kahn then wouldn't have killed everyone in the first place to make Raiden go back and tell himself to stop Kahn from killing everyone, and then he wouldn't have been that situation. Oh, my head hurts. I can't think about it.
I get it. It's like time-space continuum, baby. Mortal Kombat's got it down.
Yep, that doesn't explain anything. You're just saying time-space continuum,
Because they're
baby.
in a time-space continuum.
I know what time-space continuum means.
Where
It's still confusing.
can happen in the continuum.
Not Doctor Who, are you? Storyline aside, the game can also boast about its fighting engine.
It's not just the violence and gore that will make it well known, although...
It's still mainly the violence and gore.
Yeah. The fighters have simple moves that are relatively powerful and some impressive combos that are easy enough to master.
But the single coolest thing about the engine is the 3-leveled super gauge. The first level gives you an enhanced special move.
The second lets you break free from a combo.
And the third is your X-ray move, which is as good as it sounds. Yep, you get to see the insides of your opponent as you smash their skulls and break their bones. And at one point, I swear someone bursts a uterus. Is that too much?
That's disgusting. Even though these X-ray moves pack quite a punch, literally, it's easy to waste them.
Especially in the single-player mode, which is racked with inconsistency. Fights don't really feel like there's any increasing level of difficulty, and instead you could be 2 hours in and knock 7 shades of shampoo out of someone, only to really struggle with your next fight, which is inexplicably you versus a tag team.
That's not fair. Now to end the Mortal Kombat review.
Finish him!
Yes, we almost made it the whole way without you doing that.
You can't do, it's legally, you can't do a Mortal Kombat review without saying finish him at some point.
Finish him.
Good.
As it's a beat 'em up, the multiplayer is really all that counts, and this one's entertaining enough.
Don't expect the fluidity you'd find with Street Fighter 4, but do expect some fun moments with your friends. You know those moments? Moments.
So in short, it's a whack 'em, slash 'em, gore fest, and the only really acceptable time you can think that broken skulls and a chipped femur are fun.
That's it for this week. We're off to burst somebody's uterus. More gaming gore next week. Too much?
I have nothing to say to you.
Come here.
But I didn't like it as much when you cut your hair.
Come here.
Stop doing that, it's creepy. Hair in my mic. Hair in my mic.
Hair in my mic.
I'm a bit scared about hair in my mic. I think it's alright.
I'll keep an eye on your mic. The mic I'm looking at.
Yeah.
YouTube commenters. Hello, welcome to Game On for a very special edition of Game On. No. It's very weird.
Hello, welcome to Nathaniel for Nathaniel.
I'm jet lagged.
Nathaniel.
Okay. Is that funny?
No.
Hello, welcome to Game On, coming to you this week from sunny Southern California. It's not Southern California, it's Northern California. Push it to the limit.
Too much bra?
I think you've worn that much bra before.
Have I?
You're going to get the odd bra watcher.
Frostpoint 2.
Frostpoint 2.2.
Why can't I say that? I sound like a farmer.
I want to love,
Just
but a different kind of love.
It really seems like it's a return.
You didn't say it really. You said E. E.
Oh my God! Why can't I talk?
Well, let's talk tomorrow. I'm in the studio now, so better go. Cheers, man. See ya. Bye. I was going to do a Hadouken, but then I realised it was the wrong game.
Smash skulls, break bones, and at one point I swear. Oh, I can't say that.
Okay,
That's
I'll do it.
disgusting.
That's it for now. We're off to burst somebody's uterus. More...
Oh no. No.
Maybe let's do it like that so my head hurts and then you go, time, space, continuum, baby. Mortal Kombat's got it down. You can say that with not irony. Try saying time, space,
This
continuum.
is why I went to journalism school.
Yeah. So that's it for this week from San Francisco. Goodbye. It just does feel like a little bit like we've recorded these links in the studio, doesn't it?
But if you're in a studio, you would not be able to do this.
True. Unless you had grass in the studio.
San Franciscan grass.
We'll get it checked. We'll prove it.